Hello there, it's me again. I'm just recording this for our games night because I figured, well, a bit of preparation wouldn't go amiss, as we're going to change from the game we've been playing for the last few weeks, which was Strange Horticulture, and look at a game we're playing actually in the Discord server, which we do play a few games in the Discord server, but this one's a little different, a little bit more complicated. Usually they're a session long, Pictionary style or Uno card games, that kind of thing. This one, well, it's got the potential to keep going. It's actually an RPG, and I hear you say, what's an RPG? No, acronyms, abbreviations, no. Well, RPG is just role-playing game. Now, there are different flavours of role-playing games. Some can be very complex, like Dungeons and Dragons, but the idea is you have a persona and you go through adventures within a fictional setting, okay? You might do role play, such as in Minecraft, where you're building stuff and you make mini games within it, but this is slightly different. It's more a turn-based RPG, not fully immersive. I don't feel I've taken on a character yet. I'm just teach on the server. But the actions I take within this game have consequences. Learning by dying consequences. And it's more decision making than character development. At the moment, this is a work in progress, so what the developers have in store in the future, I don't know. But let me show you what the game's called. It's called Adventure Frontier. Now, it's a bot-run game, but the bot's kind of in control, but you are playing not just against the bot. I'll get into more detail in a bit. But basically, if you have a Discord server, or if you use Discord and you like playing games, I can recommend this at the moment. You can download the game, or the bot that kind of is the dungeon master, if you like. Not your typical dungeon master. It's got much stricter rules and regulations than your typical dungeon master. No surprises from this bot. And you add it to your server and you give it the right permissions. All the instructions are provided to you. I'm not going to go into how to set it up, etc. You can come and ask me if you really need to know and if you get stuck. But the support's very good, so I would go to them rather than come to me. Okay. And you can join their official server. Now, I would say do both, because this is where you'll get the help and this is where you'll get the fun to do what you want in the game. And when you add it to your server, you give it permissions. You can limit it to some members of your server, or you can have it as an open game. I've got it slightly limited because it's in my games section. So you have to be a member for a little while before you can gain access, unless you beg me and go, I want to kill you. I go, okay, come and kill me then, if you can. Anyway, so let me show you why have it on your server. Well, it says it here, a Discord role-playing game that rewards engagement in your server. So I don't need to really reward engagement in the server. Engagement in my server is reward in itself. But I wanted a bit more fun going on, and I have to have fun too. Okay, so increase activity, yeah. You get loot drops, etc. We'll come into that in a moment. Defeat enemies, absolutely. Get loot, yeah. Same kind of thing, but you get gear, you get weapons, potions, you get healing stuff, you get food, all sorts of things, and defeat bosses. That comes later, and it can be tough. So that's why I say join the official server. Don't do what I did. Start a raid, die, not know what I'm doing. Okay, so it is addictive. if you like this kind of thing. If you don't, you're not going to get addicted, okay? So don't worry about it. It's not like a, sort of low-level entry drug. It's fun, believe me. But what the bot does is it provides you with different levels of loot, gear, but enemies. Okay, and in this way it's almost like playing a quite in-depth card game with what seems to be a pretty unlimited number of cards, and each card has different strengths, and as you gain strength you can get more difficult cards and you get more better rewards, if you like. Okay. Every X amount of messages, a random loot box drops, so it does reward engagement. So if your server members enjoy this kind of thing and they want more loot boxes from you, then they're going to have to talk in chat, actually converse, or share memes, whatever. But in one specific chat, this isn't server wide. I haven't figured it out if it's server wide or you can make it server wide, but I don't think you can. I think it's in that one chat where you set up your original game, where you set up the bot. Okay, so once you're in there, once you've got it set up, then it's very easy to learn how to play it, as long as you speak the language that it's been created in. And I do believe they're working on getting it translated into multiple languages. I'm just going to stick to English, okay? So let's presume you've got it working and you've got it installed. I installed 2 different categories in games, okay? One's Adventure Frontier. That's for generally just hunting, gathering, we'll come into that in a moment. And the other one's Attack and Explore. You can only attack and explore places in this part. You can restrict it to make sure people can't chat, but I don't mind people chatting. And this part is about the game, okay? When people join it, I would suggest play first, get to know what to do, but this is the most important starter. You get them to type /how to play. Okay, let me show you what I mean. I've of course done this many times. /how, and you'll know that your bot's installed correctly because the / will allow you to interact with the adventure bot. Okay, so how to play, and then just press return. And here you have a full example on a sort of chapter by chapter, almost like a brochure on how to play. There's also a video guide, which, it's very good if you don't like reading. But I preferred this because you can go through the different chapters if you've forgotten how to do stuff. Okay, and the whole idea of the game is to get gear, improve your stats, and fight opponents. Now those opponents can be these bot provided opponents, which are like the cards. You can also fight each other. Now that's the fun bit. How often do you get invited to kill your teacher, eh? How often does that happen? So you can come along and you can actually duel with each other, with people. Let's have a look at the actual attack sequences. Okay, so these are generated. This is Paulette's fighting. She's level 22. So you start at level 0. You go up to level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you gain experience, and it gets tougher to level up. At the start it's quite easy to level up, you can go quite quickly, and then it gets more and more difficult. You need more and more points. Okay, I guess that's where the addiction comes in. The bot serves up these different cards, and basically to do that all you have to do is go /, and there it is, attack. The setup I'll leave that to you. That's how you get the bot to work on your server. Okay, and again, go to the official server for help with that. Okay, so I want to attack my current enemy. There you go. I'm level 25. My experience, as you can see, that I need to get to the next level is a lot more than the previous level, 22. Okay, so as you gain experience, it gets more difficult. I get to randomly, I don't get to choose within the game which monster I want to attack. Okay, the game serves that up to me within the level that you are. You can, however, travel between levels. Sometimes you get quests. I'll come to that in a minute. So you can go, but you don't get experience points and you don't get rewards. So once you've killed, and this was pure accident, I didn't realise I was about to kill this guy. It's taken me I've died a couple of times doing this guy. So yeah, don't think, wow, this is easy. There have been, I'm not sure how many attempts. Let's have a look. Oh, there was one. And I think I died earlier as well. Yeah, there we go. You tried attacking Forsaken Gladiator, but they killed you. So I died there. And the nice thing about this game, it's not stressful. You don't lose all your gear, you don't lose all your points. You just need to have coins to re-life. Click on that. It will tell me I'm not dead, which is always a nice message to receive. You're not dead. But if I had died, I'd just spend 100 coins, which I've been collecting as I've playing, and I would come alive, no problem at the moment. I mean, they might change this, but at the moment you don't lose any gear, you don't lose any health points, you don't lose anything. You just get, and you don't even, the opponent actually stays at the level at where you died, and I think that's why I probably just killed it, because I'd already re-lifed and I'd hit him a couple of times, quite low. Lots of damage. I'll show you my gear in a bit, secret sauce and all that. And so I was able to kill him with what seemed to be one hit. It wasn't. Okay, so you get experience points. You get what's called a vote bonus. That's how you can get more experience points, is by doing other stuff, not just kill, kill, kill. And you get gear. I mean, it seems to be a little bit mean, but I got 1,577 coins. Each re-life is 100 coins, so that's quite a few lives I can keep. Okay, obviously I want to get to level 26, and I'll show you why. So, I said you could go between levels, and you do that by, not exploring, travelling. Yeah, so you travel to different locations. You can only travel to the locations at your level or lower. So I am currently 24. I want to get to 27. I'm in the sandy dunes at the moment. For that you need to be level 23. And I want to get, so that means I've got to go up 2 more levels. So that's going to take me quite a bit of time. And the only way to do it is by fighting, by interacting, and yeah, doing some other things. So that's all in the how to play. The thing I do every morning, I look at my stats. Okay, and the stats tell me where I am in the world, North Earth, Americas, sandy dunes. I think they're all using that one actually. I don't think there's any of them in Europe. It's sad. They need to do that. They need to change it around a bit. It shows me my current experience, the balance. I've got 33,000 coins. Alter used, I'll show you that in a minute. Explorer points. Travelling is not exploring. I'll show you in a bit. And quests completed 11. Okay, that shows you my current health. This is important. Before you fight, make sure you've got enough health points, HP, to actually put up a good fight. It's also a strategy. If you find your HP is like 7, just attack something, die, re-life. You can see I've got quite a few coins. Don't do it if you've got no coins, but otherwise, yeah. And then it'll show you also what my stamina, strength, if you know Dungeons and Dragons style games, if you've done other online games like this, you'll know agility, intellect. I go for intellect because I'm a bit of an intellectual snob. Spell damage bonus. I've not done that yet. Yeah. Critical damage, critical chance, the chance of you hitting, critical damage, how heavily you hit, your armor, protection, and the most important one, agility. So my standard base agility is 75 and I've added 347. Okay, it'll also show you what you can do and what you can't do, and this I think is actually healthy. You can't go attack, 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 attack. Yeah? You can if you've got some little runes that allow you to do that, but generally speaking there's a cooldown between attacks. So I just attacked, my cooldown is 4 minutes 37. That will vary on your experience and what gear you're wearing. Other things like crates, vote, runes, hunt, yeah, it'll say ready, or it'll show you how long you've got to wait before you can do the next one. Okay, so the interesting thing is, what time is it now? 5:48. I've missed the raid I was going to do, so I'm going to have to wait till about 8:30. So that doesn't matter. I'll be doing that on the Thursday night. Hopefully I won't forget. Okay, you can also look at your inventory, and you can do that through the buttons, or you can do it through that / command. Okay, and I've got quite a big inventory now. Okay, but you'll slowly gather this stuff, and it will tell you what each thing's for. Okay, creating potions, ingredients for bandages, chrono sigils. Chrono sigils are the thing that can enable you to speed things up, like your cooldown period. If you've got attack sigils, then you can just keep using them until you run out and keep attacking. Okay, all these things I've gathered in the game, so it's a little bit like a bit of farming that you need to do. And also you get gear, and you can keep the gear or you can sell the gear. I'll show you. I kept a few so I could say how you can sell stuff. So if you do run out of coins, you can always sell stuff. And I've got 3 pages of stuff, and not figured out this one whether it's worth using or not. I like agility and I like intellect, but I still want a bit of strength and armor. I don't know. Haven't used it yet. Okay, so if you see, I've got 3 Royal Knight chest plates. Okay, now they're in my inventory. I'm not wearing them. What's on here, okay, in the stats shows what I'm wearing, your gear. That's what I'm wearing. Okay, so I've been told it's not worth hanging on to lower level gear. You're never going to need it again. This is what I've been told. I'll be very annoyed if it's not true. But generally speaking, the gear you can't upgrade. You can put spells on it and stuff. I haven't bothered with that yet. But all you can do is wear it. And to wear it, you click on / use, or click on the button use an item. Now, using an item means you're either going to wear it or consume it. If you consume it, it's gone. If you wear it, it's on you. You can take it off or swap it for another one. And I believe you can even strip, which will remove all your gear. You probably wouldn't want to do that. I'm going to just sell an item. Okay, so you get, if you see this, it means you've got more than will fit in the page. Okay, so we saw that I've got quite a few chest plates, yeah? So I'm going to sell 2 of them and keep 1. Look on the first one, is it there? Chest plate of the druid, and I'll keep that. No, second one, Royal Knight chest plate. Okay, so I sell it, and I got 390 coins that goes into my coin bank. Sell another item, because I've got 2. And it's no good having 2. Royal Knight's chest plate, gone, 390 coins, more coins. Okay, so you get the idea. You can trade with people, but you can only trade materials. You can't trade gear. Okay, you can set up a trade with somebody. You choose the user. They've got to be in your contacts, of course. Or in the server. Okay, so being in the larger server, the official server, means you've got more opportunity to trade, but make sure you don't bug people. Okay, they don't like it if they keep getting trade requests from people they don't know. It's a bit like somebody knocking on your door and saying, would you like to buy some double glazing? Don't do it. Okay. The reason for joining the bigger server, I'll show you. It's got a lot more. I've got 2 categories. It's got all these categories, but it's running the whole thing. Okay. And you can play the game here as well. So if you haven't got a server of your own and you just want to play it, you can play here. You can also find other communities where you can play. There's lots. Some of them are well regulated, some not so much. Some are for adults only, and that means that a little bit sweary, etc. And they'll advertise on here. Now you'll see here, premium server owners. You can sponsor the game. Okay, you can sponsor the game as a server owner, or you can sponsor the game as a member. It's quite cheap. I think it's good value for money, but I haven't done it yet because I'm still working out whether people are going to play the game on my server. Okay, and that depends whether I get a server subscription or a member subscription, but I probably will because so far so good. I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing. And you'll see on the bigger servers they have raids, and the raids are set up and they're a great way of getting extra gear and materials. All you have to do is go in during a raid. It goes very fast and furious. You'll see this one was started at 4:30. That's the one I missed because I was busy, but that's life. You just find a raid that's current on a server, on this server or another server, and you click on raid attack, and as long as you're able to kill the boss, then you can claim the reward at the end when the boss has been killed. That's why you need to have a few people who are keen and quite strong, because these guys are a bit tough. They're a bit chewy. I found out when I started a raid because I could. Okay, so eventually it will have died. There you go. And all the people who just hit once or twice or several times, doesn't matter, depending on how strong you are, you claim your reward. Now if I try to claim this, it will tell me to go away because I didn't take part in the raid. Okay, and each server that you'll find here, you'll get little announcements where other servers are offering experience boosts or raids. Okay, and you can join them or not. There's no pressure to do so. So you join Tavern 3, you join Menzoberranzan. Sorry if I mispronounced that. So there's lots of servers out there running this game, and you can hop between them as long as they're open servers. There's nothing to stop you. Just learn to play the game a little bit first. Okay. And then you've got the ability in another server. So these XP servers, like XP taverns, they're really nice people because they'll also give you stuff. Now you can't go in and go gimme, 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 but every so often you can request a crate, and you have to say this one maybe, crate consumables. Or crate consumables. I think the last one I requested was this morning. So if you notice, it's not /, it's exclamation mark. So they've changed the command to be exclamation mark, so as not to confuse between fighting and requesting a crate. So you can go crate consumable please. It will go out to the server owners. And you have to be patient and you have to keep an eye on it, because these guys, they're doing this out of their own time and they're volunteers. So, here we go. I've got a crate drop already. Sometimes it's not this quick always. Okay, so you go into the crate drop. You can see the notification there. And you go claim and find your crate drop. And it's the one, oh gosh, I'll have to scroll down a bit. Here we go, teach, this is mine. So you only claim your own. Don't go in and claim, you'll get banned if you claim somebody else's. 8716. So 8716. See, claim, the code's there. You enter the code that you find on the card. Ta-da! And I get a bandage, which will help healing, combat potion, which will help fighting, major healing potion, which is very strong. Only use that when you're very low on your health points. Warrior's chrono sigil, which means I can actually attack within faster than, there's no cooldown period. I use it, it's an immediate ability to attack again. So again, use those. I use them for quests when there's a bit of a time limit. Okay, so always say thank you, of course. Thank you. And I got 623 coins. Now, some of these, it's always random. Look at that. I mean, he got a consumables chest with 42,000 coins. I got 600. Don't complain, okay? It's free. It just took me two seconds almost. But yeah, you ask for it here, request it here, it drops here. It will notify you. If you keep requesting and you don't claim and you keep doing it, they'll ban you, because they're not there to serve you. They're doing this as a service, okay? You're not paying them anything, so be nice. Be patient, be kind. Okay. There's their raids as well. So you get raids in this server and you get raids in this server. And you can pretty much work out when the raids are usually run. Okay, so in this server, you'll see the raid was run at 8:30 this morning. There's a cooldown between raids, so it's probably going to be around 8:30 this evening. You can set an alarm if you're so minded. Okay, so a couple of other things I want to just quickly cover in my own little server over here. Okay, important to gather your own materials as well. So I'm a hunter at the moment. Okay, so I just gathered some leather. Then there'll be a cooldown, which again you can boost up with the sigil if you want to, but I'm not in a hurry. Once you've got materials, you go to your profession. My profession is hunting and exploring. But you go to your profession, you go to the recipes, and here you choose a recipe. I just got some raw meat, so I'm going to cook it. Okay. Then you can do that again. It'll show you what you can make. Leather bag, you need 2 leather. Bandage, you need linen cloth. Cooked meat, you need raw meat. This one's important. Explorer's kit. Leather bag, bandage, cooked meat. So what have I got? Cooked meat, yes. Oh, leather bag. Have I got any leather bags? Well, if you're not sure what you've got, what you've already created, just click here. It will show you what you can make. So I can only make leather bag, cooked meat. I can't make an explorer's kit. I think I'm going to say I've got 3 bandages, 1, 2. I've got cooked meat, so I need a leather bag. So I'm going to make the leather bag. Oh, there we go. It's made it. And then click craft another item. Go into the recipe and suddenly I can make an explorer's kit. Da-da. Now, as I said, travelling isn't the same as exploring. So I'm going to now explore, and I'm in the wrong server, but I'm just going to show you what will happen. Okay. Oh, it says it's okay. All right. It's always telling me before I can't do it. Oh no, it's maybe when I choose the place. Okay. Again, you can only explore the places that are open to you. And to find out what's open to you, well, my Explorer points are 75. Candy Town needs 100. Okay, so I need another 25 Explorer points. To get Explorer points, you have to explore. Okay, so choose a place and it will limit. You see, Candy Town isn't on the menu. So I'm going to go to Overgrown Chasm, click on it. Ah, look, I was right. You can't explore here. So the attack category that you set up will limit you. Some people have it all in one, but I think that would get messy for me. So off I go into the right category. Again, /explore. Okay, choose a place, Overgrown Chasm. Da-da. So I get 3 extra Explorer points, I get some Experience points, and I get some leather. I'd rather have had linen because the bandages can help you heal, but never mind. Okay, when you're attacking, when you want to attack, because of the cooldown, you can click on this and it will send you a notification when you can attack again. I got it instantly because I've been talking, I should say, and so the cooldown period has ended. So let me go back to my attack explore. I'm going to attack again. Okay. Now I will find there. I'll have to wait. Okay, it's not instant. If you notice, it didn't suddenly go, oh yeah, you can attack. I could attack and then use a sigil. So let's do that. And it'll go, oh, you can't attack, but you see here, if you haven't got any sigils, you won't get this. But I can use a sigil and I can attack straight away. Okay, I'll get the notification and then I click on attack and there you go. Okay, now I found that as you get these tougher ones, you do have to heal in between or take the death and relife and do it in between. And there's always going to be this time delay on attack. There is not a time delay on casting a spell. To cast a spell, you need runes, okay, and you get those in the game. From packs, from playing, they randomly drop in crates, etc. So choose a spell. And I've got this Blessing of Power. Okay. I've no idea where it is, but there it is. It costs me a celestial rune. So somewhere along the game I've got a celestial rune. I use these quite a lot when I've got them because you click it, you take no damage, your enemy takes quite a lot, 2,000. So if you notice here, I only lost 1,000. And here I lose 2,000. So to me it's a no-brainer. The other no-brainer is no cooldown period. Now I've probably not got any more runes, but I'll try. Cast a spell. Ooh, maybe. Oh, Blessing of Power again. Excellent. So let's do it. You see, no cooldown. And I've taken a big chunk off him. So my next attack, I should be able to do him, shouldn't I? I should be able to do him, surely. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell. There's much more to do, but we'll look into it more on Thursday. This is just an introduction, so people know on Thursday what the heck I'm talking about. Okay, people randomly turn up sometimes to the game session and they don't know what we're doing, so I thought I'd be kind this time. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you found it interesting and informative. And don't forget, /how to play. Read it. Read it, read it, read it, read it. And then menu. And that will show you what you can do. Okay. It's also got announcements if there's anything important happening. And you've got attack, explore, travel, revive, quest. Oh, let's just do a quick quest. I might not be able to do it though. Let's have a look. Oh, I've done it already. And this is the bit where English learners can benefit because you get to read the text, translate it, ask your teacher. So let's see. Quest, the hunt for fine leather. Oh, Our villager artisan Garrett requires fine leather to continue crafting his renowned items. Embark on a journey to find this precious material in the wilderness. Conquer challenges and confront creatures to secure the leather that will sustain our village's prosperity. So to do this quest, 1500 experience points, I'm going to get a major healing potion. Nice. And I have already done it. Okay, I've already completed the quest. You can see here, leather, 1 of 1. Well, you saw me get the leather. I don't know what the time is between doing an action and getting it to fulfill the quest, but I think it's within the quest time. And the next quest will be in 2 hours 53, but I must claim it. Finish quest. Go down. Oh, somebody's playing. Go down. Quest finished. Outstanding adventurer. You've secured the fine leather needed by Garrett, ensuring our village's artisanal legacy. Your resourcefulness and determination have left a lasting impact, and you've earned the gratitude of our skilled craftsmen and the entire community. Sweet. So I get my healing potion and I get closer to my next level. Okay, through the experience points. I get a vote bonus. Voting is you go to Top GG and vote for the server. Okay, you vote for the game basically, and for that you get a crate drop. So I think it's a really good idea. I don't think anybody's ever voted up my server, but these guys must get so many vote ups because people want the crates. Good job. Anyway, this is me signing off, and yeah, hopefully we'll get to play it together on Thursday. And I'm going to duel you all, one at a time. Oh, the other nice thing about duels, I'm not going to set one up because you have to wait for a match. You can either do a duel, I'll just show you, and you add the name of the player, or you can have a random matchup and they will try, it doesn't always work, but they'll try to match you with somebody who's playing. Don't worry about getting matched up with somebody a lot stronger than you, because it looks like everybody goes in with the same experience points, the same amount of health, and you're on a level playing field. That said, you get to take an item with you. We'll do this on Thursday, and choosing that item, and also I think you can enchant your gear. You can take a strength, not your gear, you can take a potion that will help you if you've got potions. I haven't done potions yet, so I maybe try those out on Thursday. Anyway, thanks for watching. Can't wait to play. Bye.